We've got a good message that I think resonates with Iowans. We're going to do very well on January 3rd.
You will stand for me for one night. I will stand and wage a winning campaign.
Hillary, 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 Hillary.
Well, we've got an awful lot of momentum now, so we feel very encouraged.
I can bring change and transformation to Washington that will strengthen America.
I'm going to do well. You watch. I'm going to shock the world. The people of Iowa, and I think the people of America, know what I stand for.
It's not about Mike Huckabee. It's about this country. They want a president who comes from the people.
I think the thing that probably separates me from everyone else in this race is an independence of thought.
So the preliminaries are over. The game is beginning. I'm looking forward to it.
Welcome to The Bridge, a conversation between the listeners of two radio stations on your values, your issues, and your opinions. Your host for the program, John Scott.
You listen to News and Talk Radio because you are a patriot. You have above average intelligence. You vote, you watch, and you listen to news and opinion. You are well versed on issues. You are a good American. You might be a Republican. You might be a Democrat. You might be a member of the Green Party or a Libertarian. Or perhaps you decline to state. You are an individual, and your opinion is valid. What you think matters. And between us, a river of media that mostly doesn't matter. Vacuous local and national media covering non-stories, celebrity embarrassments, and cats that play pianos. We share frustration with spineless politicians on both sides of the ideologic riverbanks who might talk a good game but ultimately end up disappointing us with their double talk, inaction, and an obsession to win rather than a passion to do our business. Today, on the day of the Iowa caucuses, we present this forum for you to share your frustrations, to reach out to the opposition, and to look for common ground and coming up with solutions and ideas. We are fighting the culture of an entire American continent in 2 hours of web streaming and on-air radio, because we're going to challenge each other to think and to talk with each other. The best callers on today will be those who have conviction in their beliefs and the interest in having those very values perhaps challenged. Just imagine a holiday table with a few crazy liberals on one side, several nut-job conservatives on the other, and the desire by all of them to get through dinner without having anyone cry or Uncle Jim getting a gravy bowl deposited on top of his head. This is The Bridge. So let's just see what we can do together. Michael Rush joins us with a little background. Michael.
47 million Americans in 2007 without health care coverage. That is a tremendous number. Now, let's talk about exactly what kind of health care coverage we're talking about. Republican candidates insist on keeping health care market-based. We'll use market-based, which sounds great, but like I said, it's left nearly 47 million Americans without health care this year in 2007. And a lot of that market-based health care comes from insurance companies, pharmaceutical companies, a lot of lobbying, a lot of extra dollars to get federal government money to be funneled back into companies.
Eric in San Francisco, you're on The Bridge. Hello, sir.
Why, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
I heard it asked earlier in the hour, are we obliged to follow the commander-in-chief?
Yeah.
That's a very important question, and I wanted to answer it emphatically in the negative. We, the people, are obliged to dissent. We're obliged to political discussion, to engage in the exchange of all sorts of points of view in the process of telling our president what he should do. Failure to do so. We are the responsible officers of this nation under the Constitution. The authority of the government is derived from us. And our failure to engage in this discussion, as much dissent as we can possibly muster, amounts to negligence.
Eric, I'm interested in something. You know, you're very passionate, and you have some firm, I can tell that you have a firm conviction in what you're saying to me. Let's put a Republican across from you. And I'm only playing devil's advocate with you because we're thinking about this together. You don't believe that someone who is a conservative or a Republican or a Libertarian or occupies that other side of the aisle, you don't believe that they love our country any less than you, correct?
Oh, no. No, I don't question that at all. I think that basically in life, there are two sorts of people. There are those that stay and those that go. And both sorts are absolutely necessary for the human race to survive. There are the pioneers who go out and try new things, and there are those that settle and just make things work.
You know, I've always been a little disappointed in those that say people that demonstrate dissent, no matter the subject. It could be on social issues or it could be on war or whatever, that those people who dissent are in some fashion anti-American. And just as I asked you about, do you think Republicans are more patriotic or love their country more, you said emphatically no. But the same can be said for you. You love your country very deeply.
Oh, yes.
You just hope and wish that we could all do the right thing together.
Yeah,